Hey, what's up my friends? Nick Rapclis here, and from the title of this video you can obviously see that I busted up my DJI Mavic Pro. So on this video I want to share with you what the heck exactly happened, my conclusions on why I think it happened, and also some things that might be able to help you when navigating your drone, whatever type of drone you have, and also some lessons that I got out of this and how I actually pulled a lot of good out of this. So that's exactly what I want to share here on this video. I'll show you how busted up it is and everything like that. But before we do get started, I just want to encourage you to hit that subscribe button and also that bell notification, because on this channel we're teaching all about entrepreneurship, how to travel the world and make money online and make sick content for social media and all that kind of stuff. So if that is something that interests you, make sure to join the family here. Let us know that you're subscribed down in the comments. We'd love to have new people on board, and we really have a big vision for this YouTube channel and this family, and I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of this video. But let's get into this. So basically I have a media company, and we were doing some work for a client that has a apartment complex right across from the baseball stadium here in the Phoenix area. And it's a really cool little complex there, real luxury type condos. And we were doing some filming, and we practically were finished. And my partner, she was like, all right, you ready to go? You got everything? And I was like, yeah, let me just get one more drone shot. And we were out by the pool. We wanted to get some night shots of the pool, of people jumping in and stuff like that. We were kind of doing a little lifestyle type of video for the complex, so we could sell more units within that complex. So that's what we're doing. And so I put it up for one more time. It really didn't need to, but I did. We're out at the pool, and we're pretty close to the building, okay? But it wasn't an issue because we've been filming the entire day right around the building, and then we filmed the weekend before as well, and we literally filmed exactly right there. So I don't know why this happened. Actually, I have somewhat of an inclination, but basically what happened, I put it up and I got some type of GPS error, and before I could even realize it, the thing started to just drift back pretty quickly. And before I could even take notice that quickly or try and scoot it out of there, basically it just hit the side of the building and it just dropped like a sack of potatoes. I mean, this thing isn't light by any means. I mean, it's lighter than the Phantoms, but it just dropped, and it felt like slow motion. I saw the entire thing. I saw it hit the building, and I just saw basically this just fall down and it hit hard. So what exactly happened to this? So I'll open it up here, and I don't have the propellers on right now. A couple of them flipped off or got broken off. I thought I had it here. Maybe I don't. Oh, it's right over there. So just a little chip right in there, and I think one other one broke off. So yeah, that's really it in terms of propellers. Propellers obviously aren't that really big of a deal, and to be honest, I mean, you look at this and it doesn't look too bad. It really doesn't. Hopefully you can kind of get a grasp on what that's all about. The battery you can kind of see right here. It's kind of flicked out a little bit, but not too bad. I mean, the battery still works, so nothing too bad. I do have the casing on the camera, so the only thing that really happened is the gimbal broke. Okay, so obviously it's just hanging by a thread here, but then you look at the camera and the lens is perfectly fine. I mean, I think I got out of here pretty lucky. I'm gonna be going to the drone shop today and seeing what they tell me. So I'm just basing off my decision or my conclusions. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I really don't know. But I think the fact that nothing happened to the lens, I'm thinking that's a good sign. And nothing else, no broken legs or anything. We came out pretty good, fortunately, for falling probably at least 10 stories. This guy's a beast. His name's Don. Named him a while back. But yeah, that's really what happened, and fortunately it looks like we might be okay. I think these twisting, these propellers might be a little loose, but I'm not positive about that. I guess we'll see when I go to the shop, but yeah, that's really it. Let me kind of share with you why I think this happened, and then again I wanted to share with you a few lessons that you might be able to take away from this for your droning or just in life in general, because I think I've started really applying a lot of different things in my life that's profoundly helped me in a lot of different areas, and I think that this type of stuff can help in any facet to help you being a better human being. Okay, so what I think happened is I probably put it up, and I can't recall exactly, but I thought I put it up before it was like home point tracked. You know how it says, if you have a drone, you're probably familiar with this, is that it says like home point set, and it says, and then it gives you a green GPS and you're ready to fly it off. I might have been in such a rush that I wanted to just get it up and to get the footage that I didn't wait for that. I was like, whatever, I can do it. So that might have been the reason that I was just in too big of a rush. So I think, a long story short, even if that wasn't what happened, don't be so rushed, okay? I've had the inclination to just hurry things up at times, especially when I'm shooting for clients and stuff like that, just because I want to get stuff done and keep them happy and all that kind of stuff. But don't rush things, okay? Especially when you're close to, you know, potential danger zones on buildings and stuff like that, because obviously it can easily drift, even if it's just like the wind or something. And especially if it's going backwards, it doesn't have the sensors on the back, so that's obviously what happened. If it were to have drift forward and the drone was facing the building and it has the sensors on the front, if it was drifting forward, it wouldn't have hit because, you know, it has the sensors, it has the obstacle avoidance in there. So I guess that could be another lesson, is that whenever you're just putting it up and you're not sure that there's no airs or anything like that, I would probably err on the caution of having the drone pointing towards the building, because if that is the case, then it has that obstacle avoidance and it's not going to back up into it. So I actually just thought about that right now, but I think that could definitely help you guys out if that is an area of concern. Here's the next thing, and this is what my business partner told me, is that she believed, and this definitely could be right, is that there's too much reinforced concrete around there, and that's kind of why we got the error. So when in doubt, don't try and fly in between too many buildings in the city. You know, obviously everything that we were doing, but you know, sometimes I'm just kind of risky like that, and I have to get the shot. But yeah, just honestly, like, just err on the side of caution. Okay, it's really not worth crashing your drone. I mean, this is a $1,000 machine. There's ones that are more expensive. I don't know how much it's going to be cost. I don't know how much it's going to cost to fix this, but you know, it could be as little as a couple $100, and you know, potentially it could be completely destroyed. I don't really know, and then that's another $1,000 because I have to spend that. I mean, we need, this is a tool for our business, so, and a tool for all my social media stuff and posting content and all that kind of stuff. So we need this. So as much as, you know, some of us might be risk takers with these type of things, and I certainly have been, but you know, just really take a step back and think about what you're doing here. Like, yeah, you might want to be risky at times and stuff like that, but think about it. Like, unless you just have a lot of money to keep spending on equipment, like, yeah, just be careful. Just err on the side of caution. It's probably never worth it in the end. So, yeah, that's really it. So here's the next thing that I want to share with you, and this kind of is more of a life lesson and can really help you with certain situations when things aren't necessarily going your way. Because honestly, like, this has been a nightmare for me, you know, thinking about it. Like, I don't think I've had dreams about it, but I'm just like, I've kind of almost been waiting for this day, because I've had a lot of close calls, and like, I just kind of rued the day when this was going to happen. And when I saw it hit the building and then just drop, like, just drop 10 stories, hit the cement and just bust, I thought it was just going to explode into 10,000 different pieces. But I saw that and it went in slow motion. It's like, it's one of the, it was dramatic. It really was, because I absolutely love this thing. I've gotten so much great use out of it. I've had it for over a year now, and it really was traumatic. And then I walked down there and my heart's like just beating outside my chest, and I was like, I have a choice here. Okay, I looked at it and I was like, I didn't even know what to think right away. I was really upset, But I was just like, all right, I have two choices right now. I can completely freak out, or I can handle this like a mature adult and just, take a little walk. Okay, and that's what I did. I took a breather. I just took a walk, and one of my mentors who has been profoundly influential in my life. He has a course, and it's all about being carefree and just not reacting to stuff like this, but rather responding in a positive manner. And basically, he has this kind of mantra about accept all. Okay, completely accept everything in this world. Everything that happens to you, accept everything. Okay, and it's funny enough, as traumatic as this experience was, when I took that walk, I was very clear-headed. And I told myself, I was like, I accept this. I completely 100% accept this. It's fine. I'm cool. It's gonna be okay. And I don't really know how I was able to handle it with this like that, because a certain side of me was like, wanted to just throw the damn thing and just freak out. But I just told myself, I accept all. There's nothing I can do about this now. What happened happened, and I just completely accept it. We'll deal with whatever happens now. But I completely 100% accept this, and now I move on to my next task, my next thoughts, my next everything, and I just say, all right, learning experience, how can I teach this to people? How can I help other people maybe avoid these situations? And that's kind of why I wanted to make this video as well, is like, I want to help people not have to deal with this and go through this scenario. The next thing that I also really think about all the time and everything, and it's just great questions to ask yourself. So instead of asking myself like why questions, like why did this have to happen to me? Why did I have to get an error? Why did it have to drift and hit the building? And why all this stuff? Why did the reinforced concrete all of a sudden just have to happen? Like, I could ask all those type of why questions, and it's just like you're like playing the victim role. But a more profound way or a better way that you can really handle this, and this goes for anything, is like ask how questions instead of the why questions, like I was just talking about. How can I learn from this? How can I grow as an individual? How can I learn? How can I teach other people to avoid something like this? How can I make this a better situation for next time? How can I avoid this next time? Like all these how questions, and your brain starts searching for answers, and then it's a much better experience because you're learning something from it, you're growing from it, and you're becoming a better person from this. Like, yes, this sucked. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it sucks that I broke my drone. Like, this is one of my favorite things in the world, and like I said, I've gotten amazing use out of it. So it stings, and to be honest, I didn't sleep real well the next night, and just I had some other things on my mind. And yeah, I'm not gonna say I was like 100% chill about this and stuff like that, but I think I handled it very well, and I made it so much better by asking how questions and just staying level-headed and just accepting it and not trying to resist it. Just completely accept it, ask the how questions, benefit from it, and just grow as an individual from it, instead of playing the victim, instead of whining and complaining about it, instead of trying to change something that can literally, like, it happened, nothing can happen from it. So yeah, that's really it, guys. That's what I wanted to share with you. Hopefully you get some use out of that, and hopefully you don't crash your drones now. Although my friend did tell me it's kind of a rite of passage. You're not truly a drone pilot until you do crash your drone. So maybe that's another benefit of this. Okay, guys. So again, make sure and subscribe to this channel. Okay, guys. Again, this channel is all about entrepreneurship, how to create dope content, how to use that content to work social media so that you can travel and live the laptop lifestyle if that's something that you choose to. Because I have a vision for like so many of like hundreds of thousands of people doing exactly what I'm doing, and being able to travel and not have to work a regular 9-to-5 job if they don't choose to. Because like, and I'll probably expand on this story a little bit, but I visited this place in Greece. It's one of the most amazing places I've ever seen. It's called Zakynthos. It's an island, and then there's this place called Shipwreck Beach. It's the most beautiful blue water, white sand, all this type of stuff. And I was in Europe traveling around, and I knew I wanted to go to Greece, but I'd seen these pictures before, but I specifically saw this when I was traveling in Greece, or I was just traveling in Europe in general. I think I was somewhere around there, and I hadn't even planned I was going to Zakynthos, but I saw a picture on social media, I think it was on Facebook, and I saw that and I was like, I have to go there. And so instead of like asking for, you know, time off or asking to extend my vacation or asking anybody to do anything, what I simply did is I opened my travel app and I booked a flight to Zakynthos, and in a couple days I was there taking a selfie from the same exact spot that I saw on social media. And it was just a surreal feeling. Things just kind of clicked from there. And I was just like, I just want to continue to keep living this type of life where I can have that type of freedom, but I also want to teach people how to do that exactly as well. And that's really kind of what my vision is, to like have hundreds of thousands of people on this channel to be able to do that type of stuff. So that's what I want for you. So if you would like to learn more about this type of stuff, make sure to get subscribed, check out all our videos, hit that bell notification so you'll be updated when we come out with new content, because we cover a wide variety on this channel. So we want to help you become rounded individuals that can respond to like traumatic stuff, not traumatic, but unfortunate stuff like drones, but also teach you how to navigate social media and all that type of stuff. So we just want to really create an army of badasses that can really take over this world and help everybody in their lives as well. So that's what I want to share with you guys. I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, I have all my links in the video description. I have a free video training that goes into depth on how I've been able to live this laptop lifestyle for, you know, years now. And yeah, just so subscribe to the channel. Let us know that you're subscribed by leaving a comment down below. And if you have any questions or you need mentoring or coaching or anything like that, again, all my links are in the video description. And yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. I appreciate your time, and we'll see you on the next video.